Hello, everyone. How you going? How's it going? So, we'll be busy painting some Death Guard fellas today. They're all greebly. Now, a lot of these guys have got some initial painting going on. And then we're going to make them a whole lot more fancy. Hello, Mick. Hello, Crazy. Hello, Shade. How you all going? We need some water. There we go. Bam. So, I figure we're going to go a bit wild on the colors. So, what we're going to do is we're first going to go ahead. We're going to get the shading and generally go. How you going? And we're going to get all the brights and the darks, and we're going to push them really hard. We're going to bring them all the way into the dark, and then we're going to push them all the way into the bright yellow. Like, that's where I'm feeling we go with this. Good evening, Autistic. How you going? And I'm feeling that vibe. Alright, that's where I'm seeing this going. Well, get some brights to see where we're going. And basically, most of these guys have had an initial coat to show me where I want the colors to be going. So we can see where things are at, where things are going, and stuff like that. One thing is, I need dark blue to help me mix things up. So, first thing, we need blue, we need green to make things extra dark. Bam. Time to make things fancy. Bit more blue, green. Yoink. There we go. So how's people's been? Kind of mischief you guys up to? Where's my cloth? Oh dear. Someone's run off with my cloth. One moment. Okay, it's not with my current Friday night project. It got buried under paint. You're working on an Iron Man mini. Oh, fun. He's almost ready to go on a base, this guy. Up. Bam. Okay, so I figure what we're gonna do is we're going to get ourselves. Is this the right paintbrush? Yes. Gonna start off by hitting everywhere that we want to be shadowed with this blue. Doesn't have to be pretty. That's all right. Da-da-da. It's gonna look fancy. Wait, on Lego Fortnite, the animals you tame will lay on rugs? Oh, working on Space Wolves. Like, I've seen some of the new sculpts for the Space Wolves, and I think they look really cool. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Space Wolves. They're not quite my jam, but they definitely have, like, they know their identity, and I give them props for that. I saw a meme recently. Hello. What's up, Blackie? You want outside? one moment. One moment. He's giving me that I need outside, so this is important. Okay, jump. Jump. Okay, there we go. Like, when you end up with animal interactions in games where they go ahead and they lay on mats and things, it's really cute. Yeah, like Space Wolves, they know their ability and their audience and everything else. Like they know who they are. Nope, that is too wet. Hey, what's done's done. Again, it's been solved. Whoops. Also, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day. There we go. And we make it green. I believe I stated my thoughts on the matter at the time. All the green. We need all the green. Aha! So this at the moment is looking very blue, but that's okay. We're gonna do magic to it. There we go. So basically, we're using it as color theory. Because a lot of shadows in right lighting can actually look as like they're blue. And especially when the object is of cooler colors. So that's your greens, your blues, your greens, blues, purples. They tend towards being considered cooler colors. That being said, like you can have reds that are considered cool reds. And you can also have warm blues. Like, it gets complicated. Pi, Bonk, and a lot of other commands on Twitch are not available at this present point in time. It was always something that was intended to be fixed, and now it is. I've just finally gotten around to updating it. How you going? Okay, now the fun begins. So we've got the massive blocking out of the shadow. So I'm thinking, oh wait, we're missing some parts. Because we need to do in behind this leg. It's okay if it's messy right now. Ha! There we go. Blah! There we go. So how's your day been, Amber? Been up to any mischief? Today I found out that like there was an orangutan in the 80s in the San Francisco Zoo that was so good at breaking out of its enclosure that the very worky. Oh no. Oh, I hope it wasn't too bad, worky. But it was so good at breaking out of its enclosure, and it was never like aggressive towards the what do you call it? Patrons of the zoo. That the zookeepers were like, well, that's what was his name? It was something. It was a human name, like Steve. That they were like, oh yeah, that's so and so. Don't worry, don't harass him. But also, yeah, he'll go back in his own time. Yeah. And so, basically, one of the reasons this orangutan broke out was to go throw rocks at another orangutan in another exhibit that it didn't like. So, it was a whole thing. I mean, could you imagine being the other orangutan, seeing your most hated nemesis being on the other side of what I assume to be in the 80s being a chain link fence, throwing rocks at you, being like, ha, hey, you, I'm out, you're in jail. Sucks to be you. and just existing, knowing that this guy is going to be back to throw rocks at you again. Ah, that paint is thick. Like, that's gotta suck. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Bam! Getting a vague coloration across there. We'll make this all fancy later, I think. But we won't worry about it now. And like, yeah, truly a level of spite. And then, like, not only that, like, the gorilla lasted, like, into the 90s? And then, like, he passed away at a ripe old age. Oh, sorry, orangutan, not gorilla, orangutan. I think everyone would be nervous if a gorilla got out. There we go. But like, just the sheer amount of mischief that would lead to. Because it's also really interesting with simians in general. Like the sheer level of intelligence. Like, I was watching this morning, the security guards that go ahead and this security guard, sorry, that was dealing with this hippo, and I want to say, like, I don't know the full story of what was going on there, but basically this hippo was right up against where the normal people, the visitor people, go ahead and look at the animals, and it was leaning over and it had its mouth open and everything, and the security guard was like, no, no, no. And it basically, the poor security guard was getting the hippo to go ahead and back down. And it was really funny. Wait. How does he walk without a wheelbarrow? That is a good question. It fascinates me. Good morning, Rat. How you going? Yeah, like, it'd be a good day. Welcome on in, Chaplain. I hope you're having a lovely day. Oh, awesome. We're busy working on this death guard here. He's all greebly. He's looking all fanciful. He's getting a few layers of paint. Oh. And hopefully, the general idea is we're gonna have the light coming in from this side, and then we're gonna go up to a sort of vaguely into this, or No, not that. This. Lasdecker Snazwacken. Oh, cool. Which is a total vibe. So, yeah. Being said, where are we going next with this? I think we need to hit here, which means we need more green. But I'm thinking, question of which way of green are we going? I think we want to head to that. Have I used any AK paints? No, I haven't. The only brands of paints I've used have been Citadel and Army Painter. That being said, like, I've finally found somewhere I can go ahead. Yes, it's all goopy. That being said, I've finally found somewhere where I can get Army Paint, AK, and Vallejo. So I'm busy eyeing it up, and I'm like, we should investigate this. We should try it out. We should, you know, it would be irresponsible if we do not test this. This would be absolutely tragic if we do not do this. It's like, okay, I don't think this is quite the color I want, but I think using it as like just glazing it on, maybe? Yeah, if we just do a bit of this. Vallejo goes hard. Pro Acryl is another one. Their signature sets. Oh, hey. Thank you, Shade. AK inks. Yeah, like, honestly, inks are such a vibe. Like, I deeply appreciate using inks. Because you can get so much done with inks and then be like, haha! It's like, you never expect inks to go as hard as they do until you actually get them on the surface. And then it's like, oh, it's shiny. And depending on the stuff that goes into them, it mixes up, like, some inks work really well into paints by changing the color of the paint without actually going ahead and thickening up, or it can loosen the paint quite a lot without messing up the pigment. Also, welcome in, Jonas. Hope you're having a lovely day. Oh, because I'm sure you guys remembered when, like, for those of you that were there, when we added some... No, that's silver. Some of these. Some of the acrylic ink to our paints. And basically, we only took, like, a vaguely wet brush to a large dollop of paint. And we made purple out of red. A very, very strong purple. So that's something as well. Do and like I think that's something to remember. Like I've been looking up stuff for altering Magic the Gathering cards as well. Well then, I hope your sleep is very nice and it's very chill and there are no issues with it. There we go. Should you paint the smoke trail? You should paint the smoke trail the color of death. Green! No, do not! So, like, when it comes to painting smoke trails, I think it very much depends on how the smoke trail is set up. So, like, if you have the bazooka and it's coming from a bazooka, then having, like, a really bright point at the beginning so that it looks like it's so it looks like it's exploding out, that's really cool. It's a smoke grenade. Green! Have there been noxious fumes? Noxious fumes are glorious. All hail the noxious fumes. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I'm happy with that. So that is a very good baseline, I think, for how I want the colors to be looking. I think we'll come in with some yellows. Welcome, welcome. I must ask, how do I say your name? We be painting some Warhammer Death Guard minis. I would paint what contrast paints light to dark because they're very see-through. Doron, welcome on in, Doron. Good to meet you. Oh wait, we need to do his backpack. We do painting and we play survival games. Today we're painting these guys and then tomorrow we're going to be painting MTG altars. I'm thinking we do a bunch of islands tomorrow. And I'm feeling metallics. Because metallics, they feel like a vibe. Like a total, utter vibe. And we have some. Oh, welcome on into. Thank you. Yeah, these guys are actually for a friend of mine. They're a from the Death Guard starter team box. And yeah, I'm yeah. So I'm really enjoying getting them going. We're gonna have a whole bunch of them. They're gonna look all fancy-like and gribbly. Like, me personally, I don't think I'd collect Death Guard for myself. That being said, they are so much fun to paint. Like, this is my only Nurgle fella of my own, and I turned him into a corrupted Ultramarine because, wow. I think it's appropriate that the boys in blue need to be corrupted once in a while. Wait, where is it? Here he is. Here we go. Complete with the red sergeant stripe. And it's just a lot of fun messing around with that. But for me, I like the bugs. And I've just been slowly working on... eventually, we'll finish my Hive Tyrant. But until then, we meander through various things that are in my incomplete box. Because they kind of need some love. I keep bumping my lamp today. There we go. That's better. Haha. There we go. Almost perfect. Here we go. It is green! Oh! Yeah, I feel you there. Like... my pile of shame is like my entire army of Tyranids. It's like 15, it's like 1,000 points of Tyranids. Magnus, Voltarian, and a few other things. Just sort of sitting there and being like, And then I'm busy looking at the stuff that Archon Studios has been producing. And I'm like, I want that. It looks so cool. Like, we need some of this. That's really neat. But then I'm also like, oh, well, the thing is, like, for me, I'm in the boat of, oh my gosh, that is glorious. 10 out of 10. Like, personally speaking, having a huge pile of hobby nonsense is great. Because, like, for me, I've bounced around hobby to hobby for as long as I can remember. Like, that's just how a Speeling operates. Like, I could go ahead and teach you guys how to embroider. Or how to do bead mesh necklaces. Or what else? I attempted to learn how to do leatherworking, except I didn't end up with the right tools for it. So I know the theory. I just don't actually have the materials. I never did. What else? Oh my gosh. A perfect breakfast burger sounds delicious. And like, that's just how I operate, bounce, and it works. Like, because the painting I do from, yeah, like, leatherworking is amazing. And I did it so that, like, I wanted to learn how to do it because I wanted to make my own armor for medieval reenactment. But boy, cutting out the scales for lamellar armor is really hard on the hands. This yellow does not show. This yellow, I think I had this problem with this yellow before. We're putting that to one side. We're using a different brand or a different edition of yellow. It's either that or we made that yellow. Both of these are options. Brown of marble cheese, bacon bits. That sounds like a vibe. Like, and it's one thing that I've found with ending up picking up and then dropping hobbies over time is the fact that they all end up becoming related one way or the other. Like, and a lot of them come together. Oh, heck yeah. Awesome, Janhao. Like, learning how to paint has really helped with doing Magic the Gathering altars. And, of course, miniatures. Which I've come back to again and again. Or like, that being said, digital art, I've tried to get into so many times. Glass beads and containers. Oh, we have glass beads. We have so many glass beads. I have like a tub of all the glass beads. I'm going to need to do that. Because damn, my yellow paints are the absolute worst when it comes to that. Bam. That being said, I think putting the yellow on is probably better than putting the color I was using. Yeah. And like, nobody has the same skills. Like, as Jace just said, I'm not good at drawing, but making them into avatars, yeah. Like, physical mediums, yes. Amazing, 10 out of 10. But like, I don't know, I must be a glutton for punishment because I keep coming back to digital art, and each time I do it, I'm like, I have lost almost all my skill. What has happened here? Wait, we're not supposed to be making this shiny. This is Death Guard. We need to be making this greebly. Let's get the orange. Orange is where we need to go. Yes! Orange! Skin tones! This is where we need to go. Bring on the pox rust! That being said, it could be like radioactive. Let's rest. Move that out of the way. Where? Ha! Ha! There we go. Oh, I know, right? So, skin tones. One of the things that, for doing a skin tone base, it very much depends on... Oh, yo, a dried gas. Amazing. For doing a skin tone base, one of the things that makes it important is going ahead and finding, like, the color you want it to end up like. So if you were doing sort of my skin tone, I would start out with something, a sort of peach base, lighten it up with a little bit of white, and add a touch of pink. And then I would cheat. Or not cheat, depending on who you are. I would use a wash, like Nuln Oil, or something with a brown base in the wash. The only wash I have is, I think Agrox Earthshade is close. But War Paints has a literally dark skin shade wash, and it's what I used for doing them. Just boom, put one of those down. It's amazing. If you're doing a darker skin shade, like a African American type skin shade, was an African skin shade, something like that. Those, I would say, oops, it's knocked down that. Going ahead, and because while this is a good base to start off with, this would be thank you for the follow, Scape, and 10-minute history. Rhinox hide is good for dark skin. I don't know, but I will take the information. That is really good, Canadian. Bit off topic. And because skin shades both come in warm and dark, warm and cool, I wouldn't, and I'm a bit inexperienced at adding them to something this small, but when you're mixing darker skin shades, starting with either a purple or a red and then mixing them darker is a great way to get to the skin shades you want. Because basically, I think the best way I've seen it is like there's a thing floating around on the internet called the flesh cloud. Wait, I can Google this one. Google, help me out. Yeah. This is it. Copy. Save images. Bam. Yeah. So this is the flesh cloud. This is basically... yeah. Yeah, this is the flesh cloud. Yeah, it's an amazing flavor of cloud, isn't it? And it covers basically most of the ranges of human skin, from all the way up at pale, down to really dark. And it is a really great reference image of basically any human skin tone. And you can be like, aha, okay, how do I mix this? How do I color copy? And if you're a digital artist, this is a really good resource because you can color pick from it. If you're a traditional artist, it's a really good reference picture for actually being like, okay, where does my model sit on this? Do we go ahead and add a bit more blue? Do we add a bit more whatever? Where am I sitting? How do I observe this? And if you want to actually go ahead and be like, okay, how do I make this happen? A good way is to print it out, cut a little hole in a square of paper, put that down on the area that you want to, what's the word? Observe, and isolate the color. And bam, your flesh cloud awaits. Like this super useful resource, the flesh cloud. What's this? This does not do anything. Why does this exist? If I delete this now, see you later, Rat. Enjoy your day. Bam. You need some of this. So yeah, all hail the flesh cloud. And it is a vibe. And I believe it actually came from Tumblr, of all places. Let's give this rust something to think about. There we go. Weird. Wait, where's... Ah! Yeah. Oh, congratulations. Welcome on in, Alistair. Like, I hope that your time with your house is going to be amazing. Yeah, so these are for a friend of mine. And it's the introductory kill team box with the Death Guard. And yeah, I vibe with these guys. Oh my gosh. Today seems to be a day of dropping paints everywhere and seeing how they fall, but it's okay. Yeah. Just let everything just fall where they go. Yeah, fair enough. Because, like, so the theory behind this, like, we got the blue, we looked from the side, we got blue. And then going over, hey, how you going? Welcome in. Oh, yes. So, New Zealand is situated on one major fault going down all the way basically through the middle of New Zealand. And then there's another fault that was discovered in 2013? 15? Huh? A nice maniac? Oh, no. And, it basically shook a city apart. And since then, the city has just been, like, continuously shaking. The city in question is, Christchurch, which is a lovely city to be in. But by now, everyone's just like, oh yeah, it's just a 4-pointer. Don't need to worry about it. Like, honestly, so growing up, I was in an area where the faults were something that you kept an eye on. Like, there were a few earthquakes, and, like, it wasn't bad. Like, you'd have some earthquakes, and then it would be like, oh, I don't like this. This is rough and tumble stuff. And, like, there are a couple of earthquakes where the books fell off the shelves, but the shelves themselves didn't fall. In fact, like, I would honestly say it wasn't a big deal. There we go. Make that greeblier. Oh, the greeble. But, like, there would constantly be, like, earthquake drills when I was a kid. So, I suppose there was stuff. Maybe the houses. I don't know. Does houses... Do hauntings make houses shake? There we go. I think that's the main part of the armor done. Now we got the symbols and all the greebly bits. And we tried with yellow before, so I forget if we line the symbol in brown and then we hit it. Yeah. I mean, I doubt it. I doubt the house was haunted. So, I mean, the only thing a ghost does in New Zealand is they go and offer ghost chips. They offer you ghost chips for your ghost chip, bro. And then if they don't give you your ghost chips, then you know you got some problems. And I know that means absolutely nothing to anyone. So, basically, that came from an anti-drunk driving ad, because, like, those happen all the time in New Zealand. And it was all about a dude who was like, oh, what would happen if I died? And he's like, I'd end up haunting my mate and then asking for his chips. Shade, you're a Kiwi. Of course you get it. And so it was just like, oh, yeah, nah, that's ratchet. I don't think I'd want to haunt my mate for his chips. So I'll go, I'll just take a taxi home. Back in the days. I probably am remembering it wrong. We could probably pull it up. Oh wait, no. YouTube would slam down the ban hammer and be like, no! Which sucks. I think that's everything. Weird. Ah! Welcome on in, Researcher Pie. Yeah. Yeah, these Morty boys are for Kill Team. They're looking all well, they're starting to look all greeby-like. Speaking of which, where is this guy's stomach testicle? That's not what it is. That's the wrong word. Oh. Tentacle. Tentacle. Here it is. Here it is. Here's his tentacle. It was pre-painted. Black Templar kill team. I mean, honestly, a Black Templar kill team would be a vibe and a half. This fits in here somewhere. I think this was the one that fits in here. That was the wrong word. Why is this not fitting? Oh my gosh. Weird. There we go. Now he has his guts spilling out. Haha! Blarg! Perfect. It's in stream chat? Oh, awesome. Therefore, if people want to see it, it's in Discord. Yep. Yeah, well, I'll glue that after... Actually, we can glue that. Ow. 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 I was going to glue this. Please come out. Please come out. Please come out. Ow. It's spiky. It hurts. Okay, we're gonna try this again. This time... Oh gosh, has my glue glued itself shut? Has it been that long since I've used the glues? Okay. New plan. Just a little bit of glue. Plus tentacle. There we go. That's not going anywhere. Yeah. Oh yeah, like, okay, personally speaking, I think that the Imperium, like, their models are the most boring models. Like, these guys aren't for me, but this is my kill team. My kill team is half done. See, yeah, we're painting stinky boys. Like, we got these guys over here. Oh, this guy even comes with a base. And I like him. They're so much fun. Because, like, every time I do one of them, I'm just like, oh, we've got him further. And this fella was the first one of them I did. I'm probably going to go back and repaint him because I'm like, he doesn't quite match up. And I really like them. But I've also ended up... Wow! Do you guys want to see Angron? And Sanguinius? This gives me... We gotta bring out Angron and Sanguinius. Because I think that's our best kit bash so far. Yes! Oh, no dog? Yes. Oh. So, this is our biggest, this is our main piece of kit bashing so far. And the next one that I want to do, I am waiting on some Slaaneshi demons. So it will probably be August or September before we do it. Ah. I'm gonna have to bring up a picture. But we have Angron fighting Sanguinius. Let me see if I can grab the picture for this. Yeah, it's a versus. Oh, I only have the old picture right now. And the Angron is posed custom. And bump. Bam. Thank you. Yeah, this has been like, this took us a good 3 months to do. And it was so much fun. I don't blame you for hearing Sephiroth's theme, because Sephiroth's theme goes hard. Where'd my little guy go? And like, a Necromunda sheep squatch kit bash. Oh, okay. Well, the next one I want to do is a bit more ambitious. It's taking a demon prince from Age of Sigmar. Yeah, I can't get it all in the camera. And then going ahead and posing him differently, giving him Lord of Change wings and a whole bunch of green stuff, and then giving him a staff, what is it, a walking stick made out of Slaanesh revelers, I think it is. No, I'm gonna have to look them up. I'm not really interested in Slaanesh. Like, it's not my jam. So every time I look them up, I'm like, but we need them for the quest. and make a cane and then call it a demon pimp. Like, I think it just matches. Yo, thank you for the flights, S-Book. Yeah, a demon pimp. painting some Death Guard. We were just making a little bit of a side quest. Angron and Sanguinius was the last big thing I did. And wait, where is my... There it is. This be the fellow that I'm working on at the moment. How you going? And where we going with this? I think we need to get out more colors. Yeah. Oh no, wait, not yet. We got some yellows up here. And basically, I'm gonna work on some littler projects for a while, like these Death Guard guys, some of my kill team. Oh, good luck, Canonics. G-Man versus Magnus and what he would look like. Actually, well, the thing is, I'm kind of waiting on getting a Gilliman so that I can build my Mortarian. Oh, thank you! Because I have a Mortarian and I have a Magnus. So, yeah! And I want, whatever I do with them, I want to do them justice. And while the Thousand Suns are nice, they're only nice. So it's like, we need to make it good. We need to make it really good. I know. Like, I've seen a Mortarian done, and I'm just like, oh, this is glorious. We must do this. The sky looks too clean. You know what? We're going to have to come through and make the sky look absolutely gross afterwards. It's the only responsible thing. My favorite evolution has to be Jolteon. Like, give me my porcupine! It is too cute! Like, honestly, G-Man's busy out here going ahead, holding the Imperium together with a pair of paper clips and a spreadsheet. Like, I feel so sorry for the man. Like, surely... Like, I just hope that at some point he can find out that the lion is alive. Because otherwise, that's gonna suck. I mean, the lion knows he's Thingamabobs is alive, but still, not knowing the other way around, that's just rough. All right. I think these guys are ready. I have to make them green. Honestly, if he gets bodied by Lorgar, I'm going to lose all respect. But if they bring in Lorgar, that means I'm really, really hoping that they bring in Korax. I mean, Bird? Bird? Yeah, that is true. I mean, if we end up with 40 The Great Scouring books, it is what it is. But as someone who has been reading a book a week for a while. I will survive. I will not complain. This is the wrong color. Actually, I think if we put blue into this, blue will be good. I know! This week I have Brotherhood of the Snake, and that is going to be my afternoon. I'm going to read the book, and then I'm going to sit there and be like, glorious. Last week I read The Soul Drinkers Omnibus, and oh my goodness, like the fact that these guys walked away thinking that they weren't serving chaos, I was just like, you're kidding me, right? Yeah, I heard a while ago about the, what's it called? Zodiac signs. But it's one of those things where it doesn't actually stick in my brain. It's just like, this fact does not need to stay here. So it generally gets reinstated every once in a while as, someone has provided new information. Got Rick from Felix. Yeah. I haven't read any of the Warhammer fantasy books yet. Like, I'm sort of... Because a friend of mine keeps offering me new books, and I'm like, haha, until this runs out, I have free books. And so it's kind of like being given access to a library, but it's a random book per week. And so I'm really hyped. And I ended up trading my Mechanicus because, like, when I brought them, I was like, yeah, I'll absolutely put together Mechanicus. And then I realized, oh, I'm not really super into Mechanicus. They're really easy to get into and show the world well. Okay. Okay, maybe I should, like, get it on ebook or something. Because you are definitely not the first to have said that they're good. Like, and that they're somewhere to start. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I should. And, like, everyone's recommendations are piling up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. At this point, I'm starting to feel like I'm doing it a disservice by leaving it to one side. Like, I think my favorite book so far has been Dante. Followed by basically any of the Gaunt's Ghosts. Like, the Gaunt's Ghosts books are a total and utter vibe. The only thing is, I'm the kind of reader who completely forgets characters' names as soon as the book closes. And so I'm just like, yeah, the dude who goes ahead and he has seizures and then he sees things and he's actually a really cracked shot and he's a sniper and like, that guy's cool. Yeah, like, I really enjoyed the fact that they went into the actual ascension process for the Blood Angels, and the fact that it's like, yeah, I'm going to go join the Angels. Oh gosh, I'm not sure if I want to go join the Angels anymore. I'm not sure if you guys are honorable. And then he's just like, oh, Death Guard book. I haven't read any Death Guard books yet. Because, like, my, I suppose I'll call him a book buddy, has been handing me mostly Imperial Guard books. Because, like, he's not super big on Space Marines themselves. So, and I'm pretty sure at this point in time, he's like, I don't want you to go ahead and be a Space Marine fan. You need to go and look at the wider Imperium. You got to see what's out there. Yeah. So, that being said, I've learned that I'm not super fond of like the airplane stuff, the fighter pilot books. Like that's probably my only takeaway so far. But Lord of Silence, I'll see if I can find it online. It's like my general view of life, the universe, and everything in the Imperium is life sucks and then you die. Oh my gosh. I have not had the opportunity to read a Caiaphas Cain book yet. I am so hyped. I know the next book I get to read is the one where a bunch of soldiers, a bunch of guardsmen have to go look for Commissar Yarek's Baneblade. Oh, Twilight. That was a period of time. I do not miss the time when Twilight was king. I am so grateful it's over. Like that. So I went to school in one of the times when Twilight was very, very popular. And everyone was like, oh, you just read it? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's amazing. You see the I've seen that one as well. It is glorious. And everyone was like, are you Team Jacob? Are you Team whatever its butt faces? Like people like I said but I did so oh that's fun. Okay, fair. I was this close to saying the other word, so fair. Oh, I can't get away with that. No getting away. True. True. And I figure if we put blue in the cracks, it'll kind of feel like it's glowing. Yes. So, if you'll see above me, like over there, you can see peeps talking, and you'll be able to see where they're from and who's talking. Yeah, so we're putting bright blue in the cracks. At the moment, we have only one. We have a mod over on Twitch who is Shade. Shade is lovely. And yeah, I keep the thing going for both Twitch and YouTube because, well, I used to stream one day on a couple of days on Twitch, a couple of days on YouTube, and then I tried combining, and I have yeah, we have the technology, we can repair them. Yeah, we're painting now, and it's being so wholesome, so happy. And like, I will admit I forgot how I made it happen, so I'm just like, well, I guess we're doing it live. But even so, I'm kind of happy with how it's turned out. It's like, we got peeps on both sides. It vibes. Yeah, like, these guys are happy. We got the happy boys. And these are going to a friend of mine. There we go. Aha. All right. I think that's a good first layer. Like, I'm looking forward to when I actually end up in 1.20.1, so that, no, not 1.20.1, 1.22, or whatever the drop that has the ghasts, so that we get to actually mess around with them. But it's going to be a while, I think. Now, if we go ahead and just darken the top layer, that should do it. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of smoke. I think my favorite music disc for Minecraft is Other Side. Because it's like, it's bouncy, it's preppy, and it's just a general vibe. And I can find it. Like, when it comes to Minecraft, I don't do so well with actually killing the creepers and the skeletons and the stuff. So getting a music disc out of what do you call it? Out of creative mode is a bit of a tricky time. There we go. Oh, my favorite Warhammer character. Okay, I think I would have to go Dante. Like, this dude is trying so hard to die, but he's too good at fighting to die. And so he's just like, let me rest. And the universe is just like, no. Like, come on, man. Like, it customizes so much. Oh, there we go. We get a spooky blue horn. Yeah, I'm familiar with Disc 11. Blue! Oh, the blue! We're just gonna add a little bit of this blue down here. Give it a spook. There we go. Aha! I hereby decree this guy complete. Well, apart from his face. He needs some love on his face. Other than that, I think he's done. Quick head take. Are those from fantasy? Because I will admit I don't know anything from fantasy yet. But eventually that will change. There we go. Need some lighting on that. There we go. I hereby decree you done. Apart from the fact that I know that there's a hole in its base and I don't know what goes there. So that is future problems. Oh wait, his staff. I totally forgot about his staff. Oh well. Here's the Warlord of Clan Moors, playable in Total War. Oh, okay. What's everyone else's favorite characters? Alright, if I was a nurgling, what color would I be? Give you some blue in the darkest of shadows. Look at this guy all squished in here. Flip! Agreed with the... Oh, the Nurgling goes there? Cool, cool. Thank you. Like, the Nurglings are so cute. Yeah. 40k overall would be Sigismund. Oh, yeah, I've heard a bit about Sigismund. I haven't read anything, and although I have read some excerpts. And as a character, holy moly. Like, apparently that dude was, like, super tall. Which is like, what? Paint the butt. Here we go. With the Nurglings, we are going to make them like neon green, I think. So that it's like, they're gonna stand out, they're gonna be bright and bouncy, because like these guys, they're out there, they're doing their best. I need more water in their paint. I mean, they're cute, right? We like the Nurglings. was the first captain of the Imperial Fists during the heresy, and the... Oh, so he's responsible for the eternal crusading going on here. Aha. Gotcha. That suddenly makes so much sense. Wait. Is he the one responsible for why the the Black Templars are running around with chains on their weapons like Cornite berserkers? Because holy moly, like the imagery, it goes hard, but still, one must question these things. It seems suspicious. And one may have to run a... Wait, those... What the world, yes. Wait, he copied them after fighting a... Cut? Oh, this just gets even deeper. So Khan was Sigismund's rival. Wait, did that mean that they ended up dueling during the heresy? Because there is no way that the Black Library wouldn't capitalize on that, right? Oh, I need to look up that fight. That fight's got to exist somewhere. Yes, absolutely. I am probably one of those strange peoples that is pro spoiler, and I feel very sorry for anyone on this channel who is not pro spoiler because, well, it is the unfortunate existence of me always asking for them spoilers. Unless it's a video game. I'm kind of weird about that. Yeah. I think I will go watch a reading of their fight. Okay, we got this guy in place. You're looking all cute like that, all stuck up in there. This fella will make a different color. Oh, welcome on in, Painty Paints. Enjoy the lurk. Oh, what kind of idea? Well, all right, what kill team are you working on? That's the main question. Oh no, wait, that hand isn't bright. That is dark, and we're doing bright bits over here. When you're a bright butt. Like, yeah, like, personally speaking, I like to know if it's going to be worth it to spend money on a show and then sort of sit back and be like, yeah, I'm okay with this, I'm not okay with this. And like, the amount of times I've ended up walking out and then being like, ah, right, I'm so glad I actually watched spoiler-filled stuff for a show and then be like, ah, okay. Wait. Khan is called the Betrayer, not because he betrayed the Imperium, but because he killed a whole lot of traitor marines. Oh my word. So he was like, no, you weren't a good enough traitor. Die. Oh my word. That's just cruel and unusual. Like, I know with Khan the Betrayer, he has like a kill counter in the corner of his eye or something like that to like keep his sanity. Was lost to the rage. Die potato. Yeah, that's one way to go about it. Bam. Okay, I think that's all the colors. All the basics. We need to get some extra shading through here. I think I put out too much wild flesh. Like it is dark, but it is not what we need in these situations. There we go. Make them all handsome. And I think what we'll do is we'll actually hit these guys with a wash of skin flesh. Make them all feeling more greebly. I think that'll be good. Yeah. That feels right. Wait, how? Yeah, awesome. Oh, heck yeah, shade! Awesome! Then if we use orange rather than yellow, that should settle down into a muddy but bright color, which is what we want to make these guys shine. There we go. Over here. Because, like, it is the thing with these guys, since we're making them want to actually be gross, is trying to get that whole brown look. There we go. This is Speeling approved. Reels! Well done. I'm like, I think that should work. Is there something supposed to be there? You know what? I'm going to assume no. Okay. I think we're doing that part and then details. Bam. Like, I'm kind of considering whether we hit it with a little bit of ooze. Like, we just add some ooziness, and I'm like, on one hand, this sounds amazing. On the other hand, I don't know how the ooze would work. Like, it's not an... Like, I'm not actually familiar with how effect paints work. And so I'm like, This is not familiar to me. Like, it's kind of weird. I can make artificial rust. I can make it feel greebly and all that, but I don't... You're right. We should mess around on a test model. Hello, Test Marine. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Be prepared to be oozed. Meet you disgusting slime. and just so you guys know, this is what it looks like on the palette. Look at how neon green that is. Good night. Like that is so bright. Like, it is literally neon green. All right, Marine. You are about to go. Actually, should we put it on first? No, we're not putting it on first, bud. You are about to go where no Marine has ever gone before. Blag. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? What is this? This does not handle like paint. Test Marine, what are you doing? What is this? Oh, it's something. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, thanks. Okay, so it's sinking into the cracks, and I think it's designed to like sink and gunk up in cracks. It kind of reminds me of when you put poster paint on a thing, but this is really gooey. Like, it actually looks like it's some sort of wait, where is it? Like, it looks like it's... The camera is not doing this justice at all. Oh my gosh, what paint just fell? I am fascinated. Yeah, it is Nurgle flavored jello. You know what? I think I'll put some of this on the base over top of whatever ends up on there last, because like it really highlights cracks and things, and we could do a toxic pull. Yeah, I think that is how I'll use it, because that feels like the use case for this. Oh, that is something. There you go. I believe in you. Good work, Test Marine. What paint just fell? Alert! There is a paint on the loose. I don't know if it's under my wheels. There it is. It's even better it was the skin shade. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Here we go. Bam. So that helps with some lighting. Now we need the other lighting. Shall we write lighting? Okay. Where are we heading with this? We want it to be brown and greebly and rusty. So we want to imagine rust at its finest. So we want something like bum, bum, bum. Bit of this. No, we want red. That's not red, but still good. And there we go. Rust. I promise it's rust. Swap that out. Boom. Totally rust. Okay. So I figure we go from highlights to lowlights. And we make this the greebly staff. And we also do the weapon at the same time. Ah! Today seems to be the day of dropping paints. Is it okay? Yes, it is. It's fine. It's okay. Oh, Shade! Nice work. I just saw stream chatting. But where from the smoke bomb? So, for those of you that don't know, we have stream chatting in Discord. If you want to send me anything to have a look at, post it there. And it gets snooped eventually. When I look up and actually look at Discord. Oh, we got that. We want some of this. We got some of that. Some of this. yeah, dropping paints does mix them properly. Welcome on in, Pete. Bam. I hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome on in, mate. Yeah, I do paint Warhammer. I also do MTG altars. And I play Minecraft. Like, it's a bit of a a bit of a mix. But it's a mix I'm quite happy with. These are for a friend. Me personally, I'm working on a few different things. Like, I've just finished doing a diorama with Angron and Sanguinius, and yeah. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, and nobody expects the Speeling. Heck, nobody expects the Inquisition either. And, yeah. I just vibe. I chat, I paint. It's good times. And I don't stick to painting just one thing. So, like, after we finish the Death Guard, because this is a kill team that I'm working on, Everyone expects the Inquisition. Fair, fair. Nobody wants to expect the Inquisition. yeah, that's how we want it. Well... And then I'm thinking I will finally finish my own kill team, which is busy sitting in front of me. Good morning from Wales. Oh, good morning from New Zealand as well. Oh my gosh, here I am busy. We are busy experiencing the last 10 minutes of the morning out here. We've got a nice crisp winter day. Ba-ba-ba. Busy chilling out here. And I've heard Wales is very pretty. Yeah! Oh! Oh, awesome! I'm glad I'm the first. Haha, we're out here pioneering, causing mischief. But then again, when am I not causing mischief? Like, hey. All the shenanigans, all the time. Like, a good... oh, it would be 6 months ago now. Fell into the hobby and I have not come up for air since. It's been a good time. Like 10 out of 10, no regrets. The community around here is just wonderful. Chaos, napalm, and glue. This guy's got me pegged. Glorious. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope we can build up this rust looking good. Wow! Da-da-da-da. There we go. But yeah. Oh my word. Like, over here, we gremlin and chill. We don't tend to go anywhere in between. It's both. It's one or the other. Oh, that being said, if mischief calls my name, it is only responsible of me to answer it. It is the only thing to do. It'd be irresponsible otherwise. I'd feel bad just leaving it alone in the corner. Like, could you imagine how lonely, like, leaving mischief alone would be? Heck, could you imagine what troubles mischief could get up to all alone if I didn't escort said mischief? Oh no! Whatever would I do? Such troubles. It would be tragic. Absolutely tragic. Yeah. I could not, under any circumstances, let that happen. Bob. There we go. We're getting our nice shiny chaos stuff. That's looking good. I approve of this. This chaos stick is Speeling approved. Da-da-da. Enjoy. Yeah, Discord's pretty quiet, but we're pretty chill there. Alright, time for this guy's face. Now, I kind of want to build up the color gently with a bunch of peaches and greens on top of the browns. And it should give us what we need. There we go. Give us the glorious face. We want this face mottled. We want it greebly. We wanted everything. There we go. Face. That's a good starter. Wait, okay, what is a good morning burger? I need to know. A good morning burger sounds like levels of mischief that I am not ready for. Now, how are we going to pick out the details for this? Because I can barely see the details on this face, let alone do anything about them. You know what? We're going to do it the smart way. Not like that. That is not how it works. Wire. Plus making sure that there are no sharp points on said wire. Do your best. That is a good point. 18 ounces of sizzling ground beef. Soak it in rich, creamy butter. Then we top it off with bacon, ham, and a fried egg. We call it the good morning burger. How much is 18 ounces? Oh, you in ounces to grams. Okay, 18. 1.8. That's half a kilo of meat. Holy. Oh my. What the heck? It technically doesn't say that there is bread or anything else on there. Technically, I could eat it over the course of the day, I think. Possibly. Maybe. That feels like a food challenge that once upon a time I would accept. Nowadays, I think I am older and wiser. Okay, if we sand down this piece of wire. Exactly. Exactly. I am older and wiser, and I do not do as much activity as I did back then. I am no longer an athlete. So, I do not think it would be wise to be consuming that meal. Wow. Wow. High in vitamin A? What? Okay. Now we have stick. I figure we are going to busy go... Actually, better idea. We are going to take ink dipping pen. We are going to take ink. We are going to shake the ink. And we are going to do something monumentally silly. Do not do this, I think. I think this is going to end badly. But I also know that I can repaint this. So... this is a good idea. This is totally a good idea. This is a good idea. Ha-ha! We give him bug eyes. Can we get the other eye? Ha-ha! We have given him bug eyes. Glorious day. I think this is the first. This is the first. Have you ever seen an ink dip pen being used on such a device? In such a way. Glorious day. Ha! Wondrous. You know what? Wait a minute. Test dummy. Oh. 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 Hey, that slime dries really nice. Test dummy. I want to see something. Can we go ahead and do this? We could totally shade in a marine and like have the marine be white and then be like shading in the marine with cross hatching. Welcome back in. We have added eyeballs to this guy using a dip pen and then have discovered the fact that we can use the dip pen to line, because why the heck not? This is the best day ever. Come on. Continue your legacy of lighting things. Please, please, please. Yes! Yes! This is where life is at. You know, this is just proof that if we end up getting courted by a chaos god, it's going to be Zench. We're doomed. Or it's going to be the Great Rat. If it's Chaos Fantasy. Is that clean? Yes. Oh, clean enough. For now. Like, in the burger patties here, generally it is tomato sauce, like homemade tomato sauce, Oh, yeah, those eyes totally sell it. Well, all right, where did the flesh go? So... yes! Like, if we could get, like, a little dot of white on there, I think that'll be amazing. But if not, then it's okay. Hi, Toad, how you going? Oh, Montana's Apple Butter Barbecue. Ooh, nice. We are doing good today. We are busy going ahead and working on some Death Guard. These are for a friend of mine, and they are going. We've just used my dip pen to go ahead and give them some eyeballs. Huh? So they be looking all greebily like... Actually, I think this guy... We might add some detail in here. Get that all dark. Maybe a little bit of highlighting on the back here. But other than that, I think we're done on this guy. Maybe some stuff on the mouth. Whatever mouth is happening there. Actually, what is happening with that mouth? I can't actually tell. I think it might be a tube. Okay, if it's a tube, we'll make it brown. Brown's a good color. Brown is, in fact, not a good color. I mean, if he's eating a tube, I think it might be some sort of, like, proboscis. Something like that. Actually, if we shade it with blue, like we've shaded with everything else, that might, help? Oh. Oh. That suddenly separates everything else so well. All hail the fingerprint. His tube's full of asbestos. That explains so much. No wonder he looks so grumpy. There we go. All his buddies get premium carcinogens and he's just stuck here with only asbestos. Oh, it sucks to be the Death Guard sometimes. You only get low-range poisons, and your buddies are out there sniffing the good stuff. I mean, yeah. Like, having asbestos pumping through your veins? Jeez. And not having... Like, I think it would depend on whether you had the blessing of Nurgle or not. Because, like, if you had the blessing of Nurgle and you had the asbestos, then it wouldn't be too bad. But, like, having asbestos and not having the blessing of Nurgle, ooh, that'd be rough. Just a little bit of fanciness along here. There we go. Yeah. I'm happy with this guy. Carrion Lord. Actually, this guy's from the introductory kilting. I don't know what his official ranking is. Or what he officially is. I think he gets this guy. The worm. Speaking of which. Nurgle icon bearer. Okay. His mates have the premium. I mean, that's gotta suck. Like, and you're stuck with only the freeware? Oh. Eh. Wait, how am I supposed to do this when there's... Wiggle that in? Place that... down? There we go. Aha! There we go! He has the Greebly worm! He has his eyeballs! He has everything! Yeah, this is for a friend of mine. And he got the introductory kilting box. And basically I get to paint them and keep the what was it, the ultramarines or whatever. And in exchange for well, free ultramarines. Which, I mean, free things to paint. I cannot complain. It's a good times. Wait, what are these? There are random numbers. And it means nothing to me. Oh well. Here we go! Ta-da! At some point I'll paint his face. Probably at the end. After everything else. Let's need some cleaning supplies. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, Callum. Kato and Titus look really cool. I like the basing you've done on them. Bam! But we can officially call this guy complete. He's all shiny. He's all fancy. Bam! So, now we got this guy. I have put his arm somewhere. But that's okay. We will work on that eventually. His sword is partially worked on. But basically... Do I have the green? Yes, I do. I kind of want it to be glowing. Do you mind if I show them off? Usually paint using olive drab. Oh yeah. Like these are nice. Like those bases are clean as all heck. Like, it's really cool to me to seeing what everyone... Oops. No, that's opening Angron again. Here we go. Bang. Like, it's really cool seeing what everyone makes. Oh, awesome. And like, different artists from around the community, and when people are willing to show off their art, it is really, really cool. Like, your bases look so realistic and I think it's so cool. I have an awe of them. Kato was hella kitbashed? Oh, I could not tell. Nice work. enjoy your time then. I find putting on purity seals such a pain. So there is literally only one model of mine that has a purity seal. So I'm just like, forget this. Like, this is the model. It is the first Space Marine I put together, and that is the purity seal. Any of the other ones, I was just like, nah. Hello, Decker. Welcome back. How's yous going? We've gone ahead and painted this guy so far today. And now we're off to paint this guy, who is in dire need of more color. Oh. Oh no, it's all good. I totally get that. Like, all of my stuff is going ahead and putting it in different boxes and packaging just constantly. I'm just like, yeah, I'm sure I'll remember where I got it from. I never remember where I got it from. Canadian? Wait. Wait, you think I'm Canadian? I will have you know, I am not a Canadian. Oh, wait. No, yeah. Tell the Canadian that the Canadian, yes. Yeah, like, I get my mosses from the local $2 shop. And so I don't actually have a brand for them, especially after I've found out that it is literally the same stuff that Army Painter gives you for mosses and stuff. There's an orc. We got raided by an orc. So it's kind of that thing of, well, going whatever fits the vibe best. Also, your $2 shop is, oh, Woodland Scenic. Ooh, I must investigate. It's always so nice to find out about new brands and things and being like, now where to spend my money next. Like, it's not exactly that vibe, but it always feels like that vibe. I can sense my money flowing through my pockets. Because we're wanting the light from here, so therefore like this. Bam. Oh. Well, I mean, it very much depends. There are actually some situations of humans actually having more than just a baby and human and adult sets of teeth, which is absolutely wild. But also, like, I would say as an orc, I'm surprised you're getting weirded out by humies deciding to go crumpin'. Like, surely you could get behind humans going a crump. Well, like, honestly, my bases only have 2 modes. They have that, or they have that. Which is literally a bit of gravel sprinkled on and a spearhead. Beavers don't exist in New Zealand, and they don't got to have a good yeah, exactly. Like, I want your money. Yeah, that's I think some humans would be like, yeah, I think that's a good reason. I don't agree with them, but hey, humans are weird. Way too much paint. It's still way too much paint. Like, I think the only meats that are available in New Zealand are lamb, beef, and pork. Unless, like, you go to like a real specialist place, then you might be able to get like kangaroo, maybe. Oh, and chicken. You can totally get chicken. How did I forget chicken meat? Because New Zealand has really strict import laws. Although, oh, and venison. Venison's raised and cooked here. I know, because I was forced to eat it once and it wasn't very nice. Caviar is overreacted. Oh. It's because every time in New Zealand it gets in a boat, some Navy person crashes into a reef. You know, I'd almost be offended if it wasn't true. Oh my gosh. Ta-da. Like, New Zealand has a whole bunch of reefs and stuff around it, so it actually makes going into ports and stuff interesting time. So it's like, when I cannot argue these facts. It's just how it is. Like, I think between intermediate and high school, like, there was 4 cargo ships that sunk. And I only know about those 4 because they made the news. And so it's just like, well, I guess this is how things are at. And it wasn't exactly like tragedies or anything like that. It was just like, well, I guess we lost that cargo. No one died. We just lost the cargo. Followed by, all right, who did it? Why did it? And who is dealing with the ecological disaster of the cleanup? Because you lot, you're embarrassing us. Shame on you. It's like, geez Louise. One should not go ahead and sink cargo ships. It's just embarrassing. Oh my word! Greetings, Emperor of Mankind! Am I going to be deleted for being a Xenos? Am I going to be deleted for even worse? Painting some of your wayward sons. We're only temporarily. No? I do not wish to be deleted. I am perfectly happy existing as I am. However, I am a free agent. Yeah. Well, the Emperor of Mankind's showing up, so I think I think we've just gotten celebrity status. Well, welcome. We've been doing a Death Guard fella today. It is the Great Golden Guy. This is the one we've done today. And then now we've moved on to this guy. And we gotta find his arm. Actually, before we go any further, we gotta find his arm. I think that is the next step. Okay. If I was an arm, what would I look like? I see it. We have an arm. Glorious. Fine. Okay. We have said arm. Well, obviously they regurgitated it. Because said +1 arm. Success. Arm goes there. Life is good. Because, oh no, wait. We need to actually have the arm off because we need this in a way that we can actually paint everything, because otherwise we're going to have some problems. I'm remembering why the arm was off. Be Slanesh. Do. What? Well, we're not going to ask anything about that. Okay, so now we at least know we have +1 arm. Life is good. We're probably going to end up with the arm sort of there-ish. So that's fine. Bam, we have +1 arm. At least it's not Zentian and we're looking for multiple extra arms. See you later, Shade. Thanks for coming. Okay. So, therefore... oh, we need to do that bit. Even better if we got over here. There we go. The shine. It's real. Well, I do actually have a trio of Zentian sorcerers busy sitting and waiting for me to paint, because I got them and I was like, ooh, they got floating spiral bits. That's cool. And then it was only after that that I realized that, oh, I don't actually really want to do anything much with the Thousand Suns. And then I was like, oh, I'm actually disappointed about this. Right side, we have Thousand Suns. Yeah, they hit surfboards. It's cool. So, at some point, we have Thousand Suns to paint, and it'll be a good time. And I'm not going to complain, because who doesn't want to paint surfboards and floaty stuff? Because that's the vibe. You are supreme? I am Speeling. Welcome on in, Balthazar. How you going? We're busy painting Death Guard today. This is our second Death Guard. Our first boy is about here. I mean, going ahead and doing some shenanigans is always fun. Ooh. Those are some cool models. Nice work. Just need a little bit of a shine up here. All right. Time to make the scribbly. Like, I think, like, it's one thing that I think is really cool about, like, tuning in and listening to streaming and stuff like that. Like, having a community of actually being able to do art and paint and stuff, like, having the ability to learn and get feedback and stuff. And, like, the fact that it's an option is really cool. It's like, it's a lot of fun to actually be able to be like, yeah, I did this thing, and now I can learn about doing this thing that I've done. Like, whether it's well, I hate to tell you this, but I am actually a lot older than I sound. It is a knack. And people learn so much quicker, better. It's so much easier to learn when people are willing to give constructive criticism and learn how to give good constructive criticism. Oh, it's worse than that. My avatar is actually tall. It gets worse and worse the more you think about it. Everything's a lie. There we go. We start the greebling. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Oh. There we go. Glorious. We live for the teeth. But like, I use V-Road Studio to make my avatar, and it actually comes with like a height. It calculates the height out of my model, and so in reality, my model is actually 178 centimeters. Like, it's a fun fact. It's a fun fact. I don't get to use it very often. I am actually a tall person. So it's like, ha, there we go. The Speeling has a fun fact about height. Well, you see, a centimeter is actually a way of measuring things. What you do is you line up your bullet casings and you go a 1, a 2, and then you get all the way up to way too many. And that's how you count people. Or you count the height as people. Oh no! Freedom units is silly. Wait. Let me actually look it up. cm to inches and feet. Nah. Okay. No, wait, no. Feet and inches, thank you. Convert. 5'10". There we go. A Speeling is 5'10". That's pretty tall. That sounds pretty tall. I have no idea if that is tall, but that is a Speeling's height. No. You see, only America really uses thingamabob. So I think that's a bit of a confusion there. Weird. Let's have some of this dripping from here. Laughs at 6 foot. Yeah, I don't think I can beat an emperor's height. Like, that is ridiculous tall. Yeah, that kind of feels like trying to measure up to a space marine. The average female Umi is 5'2". Oh my word, really? small. Gosh, no wonder I look down on all my friends. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, like... So, in New Zealand, everything is in centimeters. However, like, I know in Britain, like, apparently it's very mixed, whether it's centimeters or other things. The imperial. And like, until the mid-2000s, it was very common for babies to be weighed in like pounds, and then it slowly stopped. And like, mumbling was really confused the first time a friend was like, yeah, my baby is X amount of grams. It's so cute. Yeah. Hi, I'm a Kiwi. Welcome on in, Striker. Actual height is 14 centimeters. Centimeters. 14 feet. Yeah. That was, I mean, honestly, I would put it down to people ending up upside down as they're coming down to New Zealand. Like, they don't realize they need to like turn their compasses up the right way once they end up down here, because otherwise, you know, once you pass the equator, everything's a bit wonky. No one realizes what's going on. It is so confusing. So welcome on in. We are painting some Nurgle fellas today, some Death Guard. This guy's arms down here. And we're busy doing some rust. And we vibing. Ba-ba-ba. Actually, this fella's looking real greebly. Like, I think this guy has way more rust than the other one, and I'm like, should we stop? When is enough rust enough? Smart fellas or smart fart smellers? That's a good question. I mean, I think these guys are the fart smellers. I'm the smart fella. There we go. That's the combination there. That's how we need to have it. Chat can also be the smart fellas. We can have two sets of smart fellas here. Ba-ba-ba. There we go. Awesome. Hello, robot. Welcome in. Yeah. Thank you. I made myself. Oh yeah, I am terrible at tongue twisters. Like, I know if I see a tongue twister, I'm doomed. And there is no hope of return if I see one. I'm just like, oh dear. I know what isn't for me if I try this. Like, this is my 4th edition of my model, I want to say. And it has been so much fun going through and making various changes, additions, all sorts. and all the things that have happened through various times. Oh, I got it. Now this guy needs teeth. Cause like generally speaking, like I started out as just a regular human model with like a crop top and jeans, and I vibed with that. And then I was like, you know what? We need space. We need to have like a space theme here. So I went full like sci-fi fairy, and then I was like, not mine. No, these are actually for a friend. My favorite faction, bug. This is my eventually I will finish painting my Tyranids. At the moment, I'm busy putting them together. This is the only bug I have finished. Bob. Bob, this is the bug in progress. He got like his wings done, and that's about it. They're all shiny. Like, the wings are metallic. Yes! It is Tyranid's brother! Also, this Tyranid is named Horus. No particular reason. Not at all. That being said, I don't actually play. Despite... Excuse me. Despite actually... Despite actually having a decent amount of bugs, I don't actually play. I do dioramas. Dioramas are my vibe. You paint them as Jormungandr. Oh, cool. Oops. For me, it's the painting that's the fun part. So I will admit, the reason why honestly, I think I have enough bugs right now. I would feel bad if I took on more bugs. Like, I'm busy sitting here with a good several months of bugs, and then on top of it, I have Mortarion, Magnus. I need to get at least one Gilliman. I think it's Flesh Eater Quartz that I need to paint. I have some Sanguinary Guard. There's a list. What does it need? That is true. That is true. There is a large supply of bugs. Like, I don't think... I could... I have zero... It does sound like programming. Gosh. Like, that just triggered memories of many kinds, going back to doing game design for my diplomas. And being like, I'm sure this will work this time. 3 weeks later, the thing will still not turn on. It's a Hive Tyrant and that hella fat one from... Yeah, I know the one. Yeah, I have that one. We need iPhone. Blair. Or as I have come to consider this, Togepi skin tone. Eh. Speaking of which, I think I need to get more Wraithbone. Like, this is almost empty. Why thing no? Yes! Yes, it is totally like that. Like, you'll press start on the program, and then the program will either do something completely unrelated to what it's supposed to be doing, or it's just like, yeah, no, I'm not actually going to do anything. I'm just going to sort of sit here and then throw an error. And it's like, I hate you, computer. I actively hate you. And I mean, the worst part of it was the fact that I actually went in for learning how to 3D model, and I never learned how to 3D model. A bunch of beastmen. I mean, fair. Fair. Like, beastmen are nice. Beastmen look cool. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We got some sharp teeth going on. Time for an arm. Nurglings, you are hereby temporarily banished. Like, I would worry if the computer caught fire doing something like that. Because, like, jeez. I would hope I'm not doing anything that strenuous. So, if we're matching colors, it's going in at a dark green, which looks to be wild flesh. With maybe a little bit of blue. Yeah, like, eventually, I might get around to doing, like, a custom model for myself, but, I'm quite happy with how I am. I'm fancy enough. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, and like, I think that's something that's really important about, like, the way you show yourself on the internet. Like, it has to be something that makes you comfortable. Because, like, going ahead and being like, yeah, I'm fitting with the trend. But does that fitting with the trend make you comfortable? Is that really your vibe? Because, like, I think that's something that's really important. Because, like, I think the more the internet becomes a part of people's daily lives, the more, like, your profile pictures and stuff like that actually becomes a part of your own self-expression. And it's like, oh, wow. You're not gonna catch me in pink and frills. Ew. Alright, let's, that like that. Ips. So, like, yeah, exactly. Humanoid, Churchill, the seventh crocodile. Yeah. Like, I'm a Speeling. I need no other explanation. Anyone who asks for one, they don't need it. They can figure it out on their own. And like, for me, that's how it works. For some people, they like being a pony horse or a something. Or they might like actually being humans or things. But like, that's okay. And I'm not saying it's I'm not saying that's how you are on the inside, like, or any of that deep la da 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 stuff, because goodness gracious, I don't think that is deep enough. Oh no, I think that is too deep for me, and definitely too deep for any unscripted stuff that I'm saying out here. No, because like, I think it's almost like style, fashion, something like that. Your persona is sort of like a fashion statement, but more intimate than that, almost. Now, let's see if we can make this sort of a sickly green glow. I cannot be bothered getting out of white, so Wraithbone is going to work. Is it close enough for white to actually make the glow contrast? Yeah, fancy schmancy. Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, like, I have reached for my Wraithbone so often. Like, my Wraithbone is almost empty and I'm so sad because it's not in stock at the moment. And I'm just like, such sadness. Like, that being said, like, New Zealand stockists for stuff around, like, we don't have much ability to get the stuff, and it's so sad. At least our local game store. Oh, actually, advice. Make some? Yeah, I probably will. Advice? Wait, can we? I have to be cheeky about this. Eh. Wait, the straw bit's too big. Eh. Smaller drill bit? Haha. Now we're going cheeky. Wraithbone. Now with 100% more bone. Exactly how the doctor ordered it. Not. This is working. I do not have this straight. Come on. This is why I don't drill this. Okay. Yeah, I think we got it. Aha! We got it! Hey. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, the main question would be, who would be doing what? And if so, what level of propaganda would they be spreading? I would 100% imagine, like, 100% the Slaneshi demons would have their VTubers. 100%. Oh, we got a little divot. I'm kind of scared of doing any further. This is not where I'm going with this. Okay, it's a little divot. That's enough for me. I've been adventurous with the pin vise. There we go. Okay, let's get the shadows for this side going. Now I figure this is going here. So therefore we need shadows through there. I mean, I think the main question would be, would we be taking characters that already exist and then applying them as VTubers? Are we taking real-world counterparts and applying them as VTubers for 40k? Or are we going the other way? Titus doing a Dante with model painting, Leandros reading books? Nobody's shooting in on Leandros. A bit of both. Like, honestly, I think the, like, just having a, what do you call it? A Astartes camp would be something else, honestly. We did. Yeah. Yes, Leandros is cringe. Like, okay, so I didn't actually get all the way through Space Marine 1, but I know what happened. But when I got to Space Marine 2, I was so annoyed to see Leandros. What is that guy doing here? Why? I would... Oh, no, he doesn't get to be here as a chaplain when Titus had to go ahead and exist in the he got imprisoned and then questioned for basically a century, from what I understand, and then he ended up going ahead and having to serve in the Death Watch as a Black Shield. Come on! Yeah, not only that, just gets to go ahead and be the hype man for the entirety of the Ultramarines. Well, not the entirety of the Ultramarines, but still! Come on! Like, I get it. But jeez. They couldn't have just had, like, an accidental misfire of a bolter. I'm sure nobody would have complained. It would have just been a little bit of a... Oops. Just saying. I mean, I'm pretty sure with the, at least the Dark Angels, a Watcher in the Dark could run around and follow behind them with the camera. That being said, I'm pretty sure anyone who watched the Dark Angels live feed would get executed. Accidentally leaving Leandros on a world that's about to be nuked. Oops. I mean, it's just tragic. Nothing about to happen there, you know? Such as these things happen. You know? I think someone needs to call Leandros' bosses up about workplace not reactions, harassment. Like, that sounds like the kind of thing that needs to happen. Because, jeez. He's such a jerk. no, how sad. Never mind. Moving on. Now, if we use the flesh shade on this gun, it'll bring out all sorts of browns. Exactly what we want. Just... Yes! Yes! Glorious day! Oh, yes! I believe I've seen that gift. Alright. That is first stage done. Yes! Alright, then we just darken this bottom bit up. Add some browns. We have gun. I mean, oh dear, how sad. Poor Leandros. Never mind. No one's gonna care. Moving on. I mean, well, in universe, I'm sure the Ultramarines would care. That being said, oh no, whatever are we gonna do? They killed the chaplain. Oh. Oh well. It is what it is. I mean, they could go ahead. Yeah, and nothing of value was lost. I mean, it would be really interesting if they actually did like a later thing where like Leandros was actually revealed to be being tempted by like whispers of some chaos god or other, probably like Zench or something. Like that would be a vibe. And like Zench just playing the long game. It'd just be like, ha! It's Leandros who's cringe. Yeah, fair. I mean, you don't want your chaplains busy playing with chaos, but still. It would give you the opportunity to punch Leandros in the face. And isn't it not just beautiful? Good night. Enjoy your sleep. Now, I figure if we hit this with yellow or orange, what have we got? Ragweed orange. Yes! Punch him in the face with a hammer. Glorious day. Exactly what's needed. Give me a... I cannot offer you a steel chair. I can offer you... I hereby offer you a model of 2 of your sons fighting. Cool. Farah. I've probably said that wrong. But there you go. This is what I can offer. Da-da-da. Oop, not that much. And definitely not that much. There we go, that's better. World's easiest glow effect. Contrast paints in white. Okay. So, only thing I think we need to do immediately is get this guy some itch prime to get rid of the paint on there. There's my itch prime. My itch primer has run away. Okay, I have an itch primer. Where would I be? Is it in here? No, it is not. Alright, we might be on a quest. Is it in here? Oh, it's my head. New options. Let's try something else. Oh, wait, here it is. Bam. So this is actually itch primer for a completely different type of glue. However, it has the magical properties of getting rid of paint and other materials from the site I want to glue from. So, it's absolutely fabulous. Oh my gosh, I just put my finger in the wet paint. Of course I did. So this means we are ready to rumble. Bam. Do I have any more of this glue left? No. However, it's been brilliant. I've been using it to glue Angron and Sanguinius and stuff like that. And there's still oodles of the primer left, not much of everything else. Alright, buddy. Time to glue you together. There we go. One gribbly fella. We might come along and do a dry brush. Use tape for acrylic paint if you get it on your fingers. Like, generally speaking, I just go ahead and give my hands a good wash after stream. And that gets rid of most of it. And, like, I wash my hands a couple of times during the day. Wait, that did not. There we go. And that gets rid of everything else. But yeah. Tape, that sounds sensible. Oh dear. Wait, why is this? Come on, please. I know I broke the peg on this. That does not mean it has to be like this. Please. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. May have a slight issue. It very much is a buzz, can you give me a hand moment? Okay, apparently that is where we need to put it. And we're going to put him to one side very carefully. There we go. No touching. However, he got a cute little nurgling that goes with him. We're going to give him a little bit of a touch up. He needs green. Much green. Much adorable. I mean, just a little bit of problem. Not too much. Just about. Alright. A little underneath here. A little bit of blue. Just in the deepest shadows. There we go. And just like the other time, you gotta be bright. Bright and shiny and fun. Ready to cause all the mischief. Let's hit it. There we go. Although it seems like he's merged with this cable. So that's a vibe. Figure out what we'll do with that. Yeah, this guy is actually fused. That's kind of adorable. Like, that is something that... Shine bright like a diamond. Like, that is something about Nurglings that they really have on point. Like, they are absolutely disgusting, but they hit all the adorable points. And it's like, why are you like this? Like, maybe that's how the first worshippers of Nurgle got there. They were just like, oh, look at this little pox maker. Is it not so cute? Look at this Nurgling. It spurts things, but it smiles. It is adorable. Disgusting. I mean, yes, but it's smiley. Is that not cute? Are you not entertained? The lighting will be from here. And if not cute, then why smiley? Is this not the way? Here we go. Cute. Thank you. Welcome in. I'm Speeling. We've been painting Nurglites. Death Guard, that's the one. Today, we're all but finished. And we will be painting MTG altars tomorrow. It's been like so much fun. A mole that's green. I mean, fair. Like, painting these guys is a lot of fun, I think. And we'll probably be painting them next week as well. Give this guy like little white dots in his eyes. Need more paint on the brush. Boom. There we go. Not sure what I want to do for his wire up? Not sure what we call that. That's going to be on the ground, so That is future Speeling problems. Well, now we can attach him. Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. A bloop. We get the right one. Aha! Yes? No? Yes? Your buddy is waiting for you. Please join him. Thank you. There we go. Okay. The cuteness is there. Looking fabulous. I think with that, we are done for the day. They're looking absolutely fabulous. I am. It's been a good time. I'm really impressed at the stuff that we've done. I just been like, heck yeah. So, thank you, YouTube. I'm so glad that we've been doing stuff. YouTube, we'll go ahead and say hello to someone. It's been a great time. I'll say goodbye. Bye.